remember the first time I actually flew in a fighter. I was in the back seat. It was kind of a demo ride, so they were showing me what I was going to be learning. First time we took off, the pilot took the airplane and leveled off about 10 feet off the ground, sucked up the landing gear and flaps, accelerated to 500 knots, then did a 5G pull-up to a vertical position, and we climbed to 20,000 feet in a matter of seconds. And I remember looking out the windows, and I went from looking at the blades of grass alongside the runway. The next thing I knew, I was looking at the mountains and then the coastline on one side and the desert on the other side. And it was just such a feeling of absolute control and power.
One Sunday afternoon, it was just gorgeous weather, and I went out and flew a functional check flight on an airplane. Everything that day just went exactly what it was supposed to. I came in and I made a perfect landing, and as I was rolling down the runway, I just said to myself, you know, there's no place, there's no job that I could have that gives me this kind of satisfaction. And that's when I really made my mind up, you know, I'm not getting out of it.
Walking across the ramp out to the jet, knowing that you're going to go out and burn about 15,000 pounds of fuel in the next hour. You're going to cover probably 400 or 500 nautical miles. You're going to employ the weapons. You're going to maybe cover 3 or 4 states, and you're going to do more than most people do in an entire lifetime in the next hour. It's such a feeling of exhilaration. You can just feel the adrenaline start to pump as you take each step toward the airplane.
Taking off out of Shaw Air Force Base, and it's rainy and it's cloudy. You know, it's one of those summer, fall type days where it's been rainy and cloudy for a couple days, dreary on base. You know, you go into the squadron, you know, and you're fighting the rain in the squadron. You plan the mission, and you go out to the runway, and you finally take off, and it's dusk, it's sunset, and it's fairly dark, and you take off, and about 20 seconds after takeoff, you're passing through 8,000 to 10,000 feet, through the clouds and the bumps and stuff, after talking to departure control. And you pop out on top, and for some reason he has you level off at 11,000 feet, and tonight it's right on top of the clouds, and it's clear. You're blanketed by the stars again. The moon is out, and it's a full moon. You didn't know that because you hadn't seen the moon in about a week or two. And you're skimming along right across the top of the clouds, and you're thinking, you start to see the inherent beauty of all of this, and you realize what the Creator has done. I'm talking to my backseater, and I'm going, it instantly gets quiet in the cockpit, and he's not talking, you're not talking, and I say, man, are you sure they're paying us to do this?